It's season 3 of VooDoo Underground, and once again, we've taken over the kitchen at the Hillsborough Culinary Academies of Irwin Technical College. We have 8 teams, each using VooDoo Chef sauces and seasonings to create their own unique burgers. They're going to send them to a group of judges to find out who is worthy of taking home the title of VooDoo Underground winner 2025. So let's VooDoo. What's going on, VooDoos? I'm as surprised as you are that we got that camera thing right on the first go tonight. Hey, it's been a busy week, and it's been a busy day. Actually logged on 5 minutes before the cast started, and not complaining because I'm happy to be here. It's a beautiful night here in Tampa, Florida. What better place to be than maybe Akron, Ohio? If you were thinking about moving here, I think that's the closest you can get now with a reasonable real estate price there. We're going to share out some stuff real quick. And again, if you saw this, great. If you didn't, great. We're going to do it all over again because, man, I can't remember shit. Let's see where we're going to start today. I think we're going to start right here because we had some cool stuff taking place down at the little old Irwin Technical Center this week. Normally we don't talk about that, but we're going to do it today. Just because we had some cool stuff here. Let's see if we can get this going. Here we go. Check this out. We got little Anthony here making some plates here. Got a little grilled polenta. That picture sucks. But here he is laying out that polenta. I don't even think that's Anthony. I think that's someone else on the team. I think that's Chris. Doing a little counter stack here. That polenta holding up the chicken roulades. And then we'll get to the final plate here. We got to go a couple to get to that final plate there. That is right there. Low grilled asparagus, a Mediterranean chicken roulade. It's got feta, sun-dried tomatoes, basil, and spinach. The polenta was grilled, got a little panko on the outside. Man, I got to tell you, this was super, super yummy. And they were doing it for a regional workshop. So we had a whole bunch of educators in, and they got to do this here for regional workshop. Let's see what else we got. Here they are. We're not going to show their faces because we're not supposed to. I don't know what all this shit is, but here we go. The money shot. I don't even remember what days all run together. This is one of my favorite places in town. If you've never been, this is Eddie and Sam's. Some of the best pizza in town. Of course, I just gooped this up with Parmesan cheese, oregano, and chili flakes. But I got to tell you that pepperoni pizza was really hitting. I may or may not have stolen Angelina's pepperoni pizza too because it was that good. And then, of course, afterwards, we got to go down to Tampa Theater. If I already told you this, great. If not, great. We went down and watched Clue to celebrate the season down there. They were doing a re-showing of, I don't even know what year the movie came out, but we got to go down and check out Clue. Just a great night. We also saw Scream last week. We also saw, I don't know, some stupid movie with Keanu Reeves, and I know that could be a million movies, except for The Replacements, one of the best movies ever. I don't know, some new movie where he plays an angel with Aziz somebody and Seth somebody. Save your fucking money. Save your money. Waste of fucking money. Man, I got some gossip I want to talk about, so we're going to bring the family in real quick. We're starting off early. It doesn't matter what I do. It's always backwards. Big Eddie C, what's going on, man?
Nothing, man. Look at our man Knick-Knack there with a big fucking grin on his face because the Jets won. But just remember, guys, New York teams can't have nice things because even though the Jets won, what happens to the Giants? The fucking star, man. The kid gets his fucking foot turned to 6 o'clock when his body's going to 12. What a
Who got hurt?
The running back, Cam.
Scat, man. Cam Scat.
Yep.
Oh, no, man.
Yep, done for the season.
Yep.
Man, I like terrible. That dude.
I did too, dude. He was like All-Star 2.0. Dumb as a box of hair.
From The Replacements.
Yeah. He just ran headfirst into shit, man. It was great, but that kind of broke my heart.
We got to go super old school for Scat, man. He was like John Riggins.
Yeah, he was. Just
man.
Like Larry Zonka. Shit.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I bet
it was
go
terrible.
One Bronco Nagurski. How about that one?
There you go. And this is a major shocker. I want to be the first to announce to the world that in a minor or major disappointment, our good friend William Workman, professional educator of an online A school, did not stay up for that entire game last night. He said he bailed in the 11th inning. He couldn't handle it. Guy I worked with
baseball.
Yeah. Guy I worked with stayed up with his son till 3, and he said, I was so jacked on adrenaline, I was up for another hour. So he got into work today and taking up all the seats on the struggle bus plus the cargo hold.
Dude, I don't know enough about fucking baseball.
I just knew that. It was the lead story on the news. What did it go, Pat? 18 innings?
18 innings. So it's essentially 2 full Major League Baseball games. Started at 8 p.m., ended at around 2:50, 2:55 a.m.
Yep, it was 2:50 something when it was Freddie Freeman hit the walk-off.
I didn't make it up. That wasn't worth it.
I call that a waste of time.
I couldn't do
it. Kind of like the next 2 hours, if you want to like argue that. But yeah, I get
it. Boom, boom.
Hey, we got to give a big shout out to our buddies up in Iowa, Backroad Barbecue, checking in. Cody and Mel, it's nice to have them back in the chat room out there. Hopefully they'll stick around. We got a lot of stuff going on. I do gotta do one shameless plug because I did not take care of business. My brain is elsewhere today, guys. I apologize, but we got to talk about VooDoo Chef Golf. VooDoo Chef Golf this Saturday. It is not too late to get a foursome. You have to jump on, grab a foursome. This is not your granddaddy's golf tournament. Let me tell you, if you've never been to a VooDoo event, then you don't know what you're missing because first and foremost, there's going to be food, there's going to be drink. That's a given.
Yes.
We're going to have the Private Barrel Blue Note Bourbon out there. We're going to be tasting that. If you do want to take a bottle home, you're welcome to make a donation and you can take a bottle home. We're going to have Tequila 512 out there. We've got, I don't know, Slim Pickens rum. I don't remember what the Tiny Island rum. We've got Monster coming out. And then, of course, our holes are not your normal holes. We've got the single club hole. We've got the heckle hole where Pat Donovan is just going to be like talking smack to you the whole time. If you like listening to Pat Donovan talk about sports in the morning, you might not like him much after this event because he's going to be talking so much smack. Not even funny.
Oh, nice.
Screenshot this. Do whatever you got to do. Get that QR code. But if you do forget it, we're not supposed to do this, but I don't give a shit. You can log on to VooDooChefGolf.com. That's VooDooChefGolf.com. Log on to that. Get your foursome. It's going to be a great day. Life's a beach hole. The fastest hole in golf where, you alternate who's taking the next shot. And we're looking for you to do this in under a minute and a half. If you complete the hole in under a minute and a half, you get to shave a stroke. Otherwise, you get to keep your score, which could be pretty shitty because you guys are going to be trying to like rush through this. And then brand new this year, brand new. Everybody is playing 17 holes and not 18, and you'll turn in your scorecards after 17 holes. We will take the top two scoring teams, which are the lowest scores, aka the biggest liars on the fucking course. We will take those two teams along with a random draw team, send you back to 18, where you will play 18 for the championship. So it's not about who has the lowest score. It's about getting that lowest score to earn your right to go back to 18 so you can play 18 for the championship. And I hope you guys enjoy that because while you're doing that, everybody else is going to be standing at the green of 18, drinking and eating. We've got catering by Nona. Nona's catering coming out. We've got our new friends Ocho Trace coming out. That's going to be a great, great fucking couple bites there. And then, of course, the Robinson High School Knights Tavern team is coming out. And I did go visit them this week as well. And it was a great visit. They made me some brisket, some mac and cheese. And I met a wonderful man who you guys are going to meet here in just a little bit. Pat, I think you might be throwing down a little bit at the opening too. Is that true?
That's what it sounds like. Yeah, I'm gonna maybe do some shrimp. You and I will finish talking and try to solidify. If not, maybe a little sandwich action of some sort.
Yeah, I think we're going to go with the shrimp so we can drop that tequila 512 right in that shit.
That works.
I ain't drinking tequila 512, but I can eat some. So it might give me a little bit of a fix there too.
That's a loophole. Yeah.
Right.
So don't cook that batch as long. Got it.
Yeah, don't cook it. Don't cook it out.
Don't cook it out. Right. Keep it in there.
Bring your cigars. Bring your clubs. It's going to be a great, great day. But you got to book your foursome now. There's only a couple left, and I do have a couple spots for singletons as well. So if you want to do a singleton, we can get you. I don't have a coupon code, or I'd put it out there. I don't know if Pat has one he can put out. I think we got one. Maybe we got one from Yoli. But if we do, you just got to know it's only for you guys here in the podcast because I don't even fucking know it.
Yeah, I can. You want me to put it in the chat or to say it out loud? It's your call.
Put it in the chat, man.
Put it in the chat.
We'll keep referring to it and we'll put it up a couple times. But if you're interested in playing, make sure you lock that up and do it like now. Big shout out to DeeAs checking in. What's going on? Are you still in Tampa or are you gone already? I think you're moving to a suburb of Tampa, somewhere up there in Georgia.
Yeah.
And, we got a gentleman coming in. I think we're going to hold him till right after the break. So we'll get the intro, then we'll bring him in, then we'll go back, and we're going to play a little Florida Man. So, she just answered us, didn't she? Of course. Oh, no, that was Pat. She's in Atlanta.
Atlanta.
Right.
DeeAs, just so you know, our good friends from Tweeds just moved up to Atlanta as well. So Andrew Sweetnitch is up there. He just opened a Tweeds location just outside Atlanta, and Chef Sam's going to be moving up soon as well. So even though you moved away, you're still going to have a little bit of Tampa up there with you. All right, guys, Don't go far, because when we come back, I think we all know what time it is.
Whiskey lovers know how critical temperature variations are to aging whiskey. Blue Note Bourbon is crafted in Memphis, Tennessee, where it is aged in their warehouses located just east of the Mississippi River. And based on its fruity vanilla flavor with smooth oak finish, the unique microclimate of the region with high humidity and steady temperature adds up to create the perfect place for aging. Head down to the Crossroads and jump into a juke joint and enjoy every bluesy note of the official bourbon of the VooDoo Chef, Blue Note Bourbon.
In my opinion, tell me, baby, listen up. VooDoo Chef is here, he's about to disrupt. He'll taste it all, give his honest critique. No sugar-coated words, he's the one they seek.
What's going on, Voodies? You know, I love macarons. And Shay Sweets, my girl Shay Daniels, makes the absolute best. I want you to check out this drop-off today. Red, white, and blue. Not only all-American, but oh my God, this one is called Nostalgia. That is a bomb pop. An old school bomb pop right off the ice cream truck. You've got the colors, you've got the flavors. You've got red, white, and blue. You've got lime, you've got cherry, and you've got blue raspberry. In my opinion, these are the best. Oh my God, that's nostalgia. Get you some Shay Sweets.
In my opinion, we're down in the Sunshine State, where the swamps are wild and the gators wait. There's a game show crazier than you ever seen. It's called Florida Man, y'all the ultimate scene. Contestants line up, chance to win some cash, but it ain't no ordinary quiz. This ain't no flash. News headlines flashing on the big screen, guessing true or false, fighting for the dream. Florida Man, yeah, he's headlining the show. True or false, y'all, which way will you go? Florida Man, he's got tales beyond belief. Try to guess, but there's no relief, no relief, no relief.
I almost forgot my wardrobe change. Big Eddie C's got the gator paw out.
That's
I
right.
saw a hat on you too.
Yep.
I
Back
saw
to
your
the
hat.
like Florida Man. Oh yeah. All fucked up, straps not even or nothing, you know.
That's because you're drinking those heavies.
Florida
All
Man,
right.
baby. 9.0.
9.0, the Florida Man, of course, unofficially the official sponsor of the Florida Man segment of the VooDoo Chef podcast. All right, I got to share with you because I went out to Robinson High School, and they got a pretty cool culinary program out there. Here's their dining room setup. Check this out. Look at this place, right? That's like money.
Yep.
That is like super, super cool. And here's the brisket they cooked for me. We got some nice rendering going on here. They cut me the pieces that were the waste that, they're not giving me the good stuff. We were tasting, and man, I got to tell you, the flavor on that, and of course the homemade barbecue sauce and everything done in-house. Check out their little menu here. They got their tavern burger, of course, winner of VooDoo Chef Underground, I believe 2 years ago. It was on the menu at the Fat Rabbit Pub and absolutely destroyed out there. Skillet mac and cheese. You can have the Tavern Mac, which has the burger in it, the Cajun Mac, the brisket. Check out, they got a brand new Nashville hot chicken, the same Nashville hot chicken that they served at A Taste to Remember. Just very cool. The love they're showing VooDoo products here on their menu. And of course, They do everything amazingly well. Here's the mac and cheese. I got the Cajun mac. You can tell this isn't like stage because there's my computer right there. This young man is an alumnus of the program. He comes in every week to eat to show support of the program, which is super cool. And he was a former entry into the VooDoo Chef High School Recipe Challenge winner. Now he's studying to be a graphic artist. I'm like, I know what you'll be doing some pro bono work, buddy. Here I am in the kitchen. Oh my God, I didn't tell you guys the best part of the whole damn visit. You think it's going to be me telling you that I met Julian. No, that's not it. Best part of the whole damn visit. It's coming up. It's coming up. All right, this is Kendra. We all know Kendra. She's in the podcast every week. Yeah. I don't know what's going on with my evil scientist little stubble here. I don't know what the fuck, but I did come home and shave it immediately after looking at these photos. All right, there's Mitch. All right, you're never going to guess who I met at this place.
Who?
Dude, I met, they're holding the VooDoo products up in the background. And we got coming in real soon. We got our boy Jay coming in, our boy Jay. This is his son back here wearing the Rising Sun headband. He cooked my Cajun mac and cheese, and he and I were sitting at the bar rapping. And I'm like, dude, you're coming on the podcast. There we are. All right, you ready? Here it comes. Dude, I met the guy that played the son of Johnny Lawrence in Cobra Kai. He fucking goes to Robinson. Who would have thought, man? What a special day, bro. What a special day. The guy that played Joey's son on Cobra Kai. I don't know his real name, but that was him, man. He was in the pit over at Robinson. Good day. Almost as good a day as right now. Kendra's popping in right now. Man, we got lots of people coming in. All right, check this out. Anybody want to guess what I'm eating?
Is that a French fry?
No.
Not a macaroon. Too much of a crunch. Doritos, tortilla chip. The shape of a tortilla chip.
Not just any tortilla chip.
I
mean fresh ass chips.
Fresh ass chips.
God. Mm-hmm. Poppy's fresh ass chips, and of course I got Poppy's salsa. Man, I have been missing you, homie. I'm so glad you're back. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, hop out to Bears Groves out on Ehrlich or Bears or whatever they call it out there. It makes sense that it's called Bears, right? Poppy takes over out there. He's got full meals. He's got Poppy's fresh ass chips, and he's got Poppy's salsa. Fucking incredible.
Very nice.
We're so behind. I don't even give a shit. All right, what we're going to bring in right now, we're going to bring Julian in. Julian's son cooked my pasta. I had no clue who he was when I was sitting there. But my man has done so many tours in the military. And I got to tell you, before we bring him in, because he doesn't have his picture up yet. Hint, hint. I just want to say we got Veterans Day right around the corner. And, you know, we're huge proponents and supporters of all branches of the military. And we say thank you all the time for you guys doing what we do. So doing what you do so we can sit here and be the assholes that we are every week. I got to tell you, if any of you guys out there are hating on the military or not showing love when they come back, fuck you. That's all I got to say. With that said, we're going to bring in my man, Jay. What's up, Jay? How you doing, buddy?
How's it going, brother? How's it going, team?
Hey,
what's going on, sir?
It couldn't get much better, man. I'm eating fresh ass chips from Poppy's. I could be having some of that mac. Tell me about your kid in the culinary program.
Oh man, he's in the NASA program right now, and he wants to be an Air Force pilot. So that's his plan A and B, and then C is culinary. But I just want him to do what'll make him happy, not so much chase the money, but what'll make him happy in the long run.
Well, we got somebody checking in saying that's my grandson. Yeah. That cooked your pasta.
Yeah. All right.
It was amazing. Jay, I'm more impressed with you. Tell us about your years of military service, my friend.
Oh man, I was first stationed in California at Travis Air Force Base. I love the position. It was amazing out there in Cali, near Sacramento. Vallejo, Vacaville. My PCS from over there. I went to Langley, Virginia, the main NASA hub. It was more political, but I still loved the energy because it was in the middle of everything. You had DC, you had New York, you had Georgia. Everything was close. After I left Langley, I flew to MacDill. MacDill was the best. MacDill was the best by far. Did a few years there in MacDill. And then after MacDill, we PCS to Misawa, Japan, where the highest rate of snow is at 200 inches is the worst ever. We were in the mountains and it sucked, but that was my main PCSs. As far as deployments, I've been so many places. I've been to Doha, Qatar. I've been to Bagram. I've been to Abu Dhabi. I've been to Bagram, Afghanistan, Kandahar. I've been Aliyah Salim, Saudi Arabia. I've been all over.
Holy cow, bro!
I'm so proud of the Middle East.
You know, we talk to a lot of people. We got a lot of friends in the military. Of course, some of our peeps, former military. But when you started telling me about all your tours, you know, I asked you, would you want to come in and just, you know, represent veterans in you know, precursor of Veterans Day, but more importantly, to tell you thank you in front of everybody here on the VooDoo audience, because, you know, we joke all the time and say, you know, letting us come be the assholes we are, but, you know, freedom's not free, and it takes people like you to go out there and help fight for us. And there's nothing I hate more than when, you know, you have to come to our home, come back home and see some of the bullshit that goes on, you know, kind of blaming the military and the people for doing what they do. And, you know, I'm not ashamed to say, fuck those people. And that's me saying it, not you. What I'm telling you is nothing but much love for everything you do, my friend.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate it.
Bravo, sir.
And if you don't mind, let me share your story. You
My story.
Yeah, you had a good story. I've been going to Robinson since last year. I go every week to support Chef Mitch and my son and his team cooking. And you walked in the first day, everybody was on pins and needles. Everybody was like, the big dog is here. So I look over there, I look at you, and I'm like, man, he looks like a motorcycle rider, gangster or something. I don't know. He didn't look like the big dog chef. So he comes to me, he say, hey, man, we get to talking. And he say, hey, man, you want to see the back of the kitchen? I say, yeah, sure, because I enrolled into culinary.
He's never been invited.
Huh? Never.
You've never been invited in the kitchen, and here I am. I don't have anything to do at the school. I'm like, come on, man, let's go.
Man, you're so cool, man. You was cool, man. You had everybody nervous too. They've seen me countless times. You had them all nervous when you pulled me to the back, man.
I appreciate that.
I appreciate it, man. You kept it real with me. You treated me as a human being and not anything. So I appreciate it. And also, I took you up on your word. I went to go see the Philbin warehouse, the culinary store.
Right,
man. I see why you like Jimmy, man. Jimmy's a good dude, man.
Jimmy is great people.
Yeah, he is.
And you can't go anywhere else. And Kendra, you're right. You did invite him after I invited him about 10 minutes earlier without any of you guys fucking knowing. So, you know, you were just the one that we decided to finally follow into the kitchen. So you got to forgive me because I'm like tearing up Poppy's fresh ass chips and it's salsa because it is like that addictive. We're going to make you an honorary Florida man, Julian. You're not from Florida, right?
No, I'm not.
No, you're not. We're going to make you an honorary Florida man tonight. And I'm going to tell you how we play. Big Eddie C owns Florida Man. Florida Man, officially sponsored by the Florida Man beer of Cigar City Brewing. Big Eddie C is going to read a headline that may or may not be a Florida Man headline. It is definitely a headline. We have to decide if it happened here in Florida or if it happened outside of Florida. So what really, I'll give you an example. Florida man arrested on felony charges for failing to report child abuse case at Florida high school.
That's Florida.
And what we have to decide is that a Florida man story or is that not a Florida man story? And I'm here to tell you That's a Florida man story. Fuck you, you asshole. Grow the fuck up and treat people with dignity, like my man says, and quit fucking hurting kids. The opinions expressed by myself are not the expressed of opinions of the others in the room. Or maybe it is. I'm the one.
Or they might be.
I'm just the one that doesn't give a fuck and will say it out loud. All right. So Big Eddie C is going to read the Florida man stories. We'll play along. Kendra's still trying to fucking say some shit. I don't know. That's not true. I was also busy with students, but I'm glad I pulled you all back through the kitchen. Kendra, we love you. Don't worry about nothing. It's all fun and games until someone loses an eye. All right. Pat's like, why did I come on the show tonight?
We're watching baseball now.
Pat's like, he's had too much going on today. He's stressing out. He ain't gonna fucking get nobody in trouble. Okay. All right, Big Eddie C, I'm gonna turn over to you. Florida man story number 1. We got 3 Florida man stories, Jay. Make sure you hold tight, hold true. Here we go.
Okay, Florida man story number 1. Did it happen here or did it happen somewhere else? Florida man buys mask at gas station and robs bank across the street.
Oh my God.
Man, that's every state I know of.
Yep, I'm going
Probably
somewhere else.
Wisconsin.
He's saying Wisconsin. I'm going somewhere else because there's no discussion of alcohol or meth. So I'm saying not Florida.
Okay, I'm with you, not Florida.
Pat?
I'm gonna go not Florida too. It's just too basic. Too basic. Nothing crazy.
Pat's just trying to like not lose.
Nothing crazy.
All right, Big Eddie C. We're not. Oh, we got Dahlia checking in with. She thinks it's Florida. We'll see what everybody else says. Backroad saying it's Florida as well.
Yeah. Well, there's almost kind of a fucked up irony here. Is the 2 people that aren't in Florida are right. This actually happened in Martin County. Guy bought a mask at the gas station, went and robbed a bank across the street, and I don't know what he did or didn't do, but he got arrested before he could get away. So he's probably the only bank robber that lost money in the process because the mask cost him $5. So that was the net result of it. I think if I'd thrown in all those details, you guys might have said Florida, but less is more. So,
we got Time to Bond Travel Tours checked in with Florida as well, man. Everybody live lost. Everybody watching won. Big Eddie C, I don't know if I've ever told you this. One time, I had, as teachers, we have what's called 0 tolerance automatic reportable offenses, and we're required to report them immediately.
Mandatory reporting. Yep.
Mandatory. If you don't, you could like really get in trouble. Like word on the street is it could be a felony. I don't know. I fucked up one time, man, and I just didn't know it. I went back into restaurant mode. And then I was talking to somebody and they're like, you got to report that. And I'm like, oh shit. Yeah, that's right. We got to report that. But mine was like something minor, like nothing is minor. It's all important. But mine was like name calling and shit like that. It's not like child abuse or anything like that. I would never fucking make a mistake like that. That would be fucked up. All right, Big Eddie C, Florida man number 2.
Florida man story number 2. Florida man wearing Deadpool onesie arrested for DUI after driving onto lawn of Taco Bell.
I'm jumping in. I'm going false. Not Florida. Well, apparently it happened somewhere. And my reasoning now just snapped in.
All right, I'm going to go with Florida on this one. Because you said lawn. New York City ain't got no lawns. The big cities don't have lawns, so I'm going to say Florida.
Tell me what Taco Bell you ever saw had a lawn.
A few of them got the little fake grass in the front. The one over here on Gandy and Del Mabry got the little fake grass in the front.
We got Dahlia coming in with not Florida. We got Don Hill saying not Florida. We got my bull Julian saying Florida. We got Time to Bond Traveler Tours checking in with Florida. Pat, we're waiting on you.
I'm going to go not Florida for this one as well. Just, I don't know. It's not Florida.
Big Eddie C.
Okay, let's clarify this little discrepancy. This did happen, but no, it did not happen in Florida. This was an oldie but goodie that happened back in 2017 in Portland, Oregon.
Who the fuck wants to go out there?
Yeah, there's some wacky shit that happens out in Portland. I wouldn't know personally, but again, our friend of the show, William Workman, his sister lives out there, so he's been out there a few times, and he will tell you that it is a unique place.
Yeah, by unique, you mean that's like saying we like millennials. Sorry, Pat. We got our friends Cody and Mel saying in Iowa we have lawns. Yeah, but you don't have fucking Taco Bells. You got Taco John's, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Taco John's.
Right? That's the real thing. All right, Florida man number 3. Here we go.
Okay, Florida man story number 3. Very simple headline, but be very careful with this one. Florida woman marries tree.
Tree as in some like Asian lesbian?
Oh, here we go. Sorry,
Julian's
RHS.
like, what the hell did I get involved with?
I know.
Man,
If
because
he's
you
been
gotta
over
understand,
in,
my travels around the world has given me a different experience.
if he's been in Afghanistan and Qatar, I don't think there's anything he hasn't seen or heard.
We got Time to Bond travel tours as many times. I'm going to screw that name up. They're saying South Florida. We got Dalia saying true. Backroad saying they've got Taco Bell and Taco John's and a lesbian named Tree within 1 mile. I think it's false.
I don't know. I'm gonna say no for Florida. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say
No Florida, Pat.
I'm gonna say true for this one.
I'm saying true as well, which would tie me and Pat up.
Yep.
Unless we're wrong, then we're all tied across the board if my math is correct. She is not a Florida at MSN, whatever that means. The jokes tonight, right, Kendra? It's amazing what happens when you have a shitty ass fucking day. Easton Powell, F2W. I thought it was FTW, Ed.
Well, yeah, it could be. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm stuck in my 80s punk world. He's saying Florida. Big Eddie C, where are we at?
So this one was in fact true, and it was a woman in Fort Myers. She was trying to save a tree that was supposed to be cut down, so she decided to try to save it by marrying it. They had flowers, they had music, they had a cake, they had a dog for a ring bearer, and oddly enough, it worked. The city decided not to cut it down because she told them if they cut it down, she would be a widow.
That is like, did you say a willow?
Yeah, a widow. Same shit.
I just want to know what color the flag represents that.
We're down in the Sunshine State, where the swamps are wild and the haters wait. There's a game show crazier than you ever seen. It's called Florida Man. Y'all the ultimate scene.
Florida Man, unofficially, officially sponsored by Florida Man Beer from Cigar City Brewing.
Killing it.
You know what, Julian? You wanna hang out for another segment here? Because, dude, you got a lot of fans in the room here tonight. I don't know if you're seeing that chat room. Julian's a great cook. He puts so much love into every meal he makes. Yep, that's about the only one. No, I'm kidding. Proud Julian made it back home safe and sound, cooking those great meals. We're all proud that you're here. We're all proud that you're, back here in one piece and doing what you do. Julian McFadden is an exceptional person with his heart as large as as generous as he is. Dude, these are great words, man. And I'm proud that you're here tonight with us.
Thank you.
And of course, a little bit later, we've got our good friend Jeff Philbin from Fox's I-DeeAs checking in with us. And we're going to be talking all kinds of cool stuff there. How about one more segment with us, Jay? What do you think?
Let's go for it.
Well, it's time for our top three. Everybody start getting your top three scary movies ready because it's about time. Here we go.
Gotta make a top three about everything I see. From the places I've been to the food I wanna eat. Give me a topic, any topic. I'll give you my decree. The best of the best. It's all about my expertise. Top three. That's how I roll. I'm taking control. From rock to movies, all the way to my favorite TV show. Top three. Ain't nothing better. My pitch can be beat. So sit back and listen. 'Cause this is my ultimate beat.
All right, it's time for our top three. Well, do you like the music? Is that what it was? Were you dancing there? All right, tonight's top three scary movies. I have lost my share button, and there it is. Here we go. Take a look at these movies. If you don't know how we play, what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at these movies that we have listed on the screen, and we're going to erase the movies that do not fall into our top three until we're down to three, and those will be our top three movies for the night. Top three scary movies. If you'd like to play along, feel free to put your thoughts in the room, the chat room. Start typing them up there. It doesn't mean we're going to listen because we don't give a shit anyway. But Jeff, I'll be nice when you're on, I promise. We'll clean it up so it's editable. He's looking at me like, Jeff is really going, what did I get myself into? Just remember our very first podcast, Jeff, that lasted 5 hours. And it's still out there available on iTunes. All right, here we go. Top three scary movies. We're going to start erasing the ones that we don't think. Julian is our guest. And as a wonderful veteran, we're going to let you choose first. Which one of these would not fall into your top three scary movies of all time?
I would probably say the Babadook. Nah.
That's a horrible movie. Anybody else? Did anybody like that movie? Just curious.
It was okay.
I think that's a new age movie that people talk about being so scary, and I don't find it scary at all.
It ain't up there with these, man. Like the other, there's just everything, almost everything else up there is better than that. But that's just me.
We've got Dahlia checking in saying Suburbia's got to go, but I got to tell you that was a creepy ass movie in my mind. Pat, I'm just gonna keep following suit here. We're just gonna go up the chain here. What's got to go, Pat?
For me, I'm gonna give it a Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving. Why Thanksgiving?
I just wasn't a fan of that. I mean, 2024, 22, something like that, 23 release. I don't know. I just, compared to some of the other ones on this list, I think it's time to get rid of that one early on.
Hey, that's all right, man. I'm going to bet you, and I say this every week, and we fuck with you every week. I bet there's someone here you haven't seen.
Oh, there's definitely is. There's a couple I have not seen. I've seen most of these, though.
Because, Big Eddie C and I are going to dig pretty deep on some of this stuff, especially as it relates to pop music, 80s hair metal. Daly is saying Thanksgiving was horrible. I like Thanksgiving myself because it gave me a scary movie to watch on Thanksgiving. I mean, that's really the only reason. Big Eddie C, you're up, man.
I got an unpopular opinion here, but just because it's kind of tangentially disengaged from these, you got to get rid of Jaws. It was a different kind of like fear, but it wasn't, to me, it didn't fall into the traditional horror movie. It's just not there.
I agree with that. It was very suspenseful.
Yeah.
But I think it's also a little, I mean, you're never going to get over the fear of the water if you watch that movie.
Oh, no.
But I think it's a little dated, too.
It is. I mean, it's held up well, except for the shark itself. To me, that's just me.
Right? Yeah, because CGI and AI could do so much better these days.
Oddly enough, they don't. There's some AI shit out there. There's some people. If I ever find out they did some of the shit they did with the AI, they're going out the third floor window, dude. I'm throwing their ass right the fuck out like they got thrown off the cliff in midsummer, man. Fuck
Dude,
them.
I had a bad joke. I'll have to tell you offline. I'm not even gonna say it.
Is it worse than the one I told H? What do you call a nosy pepper? Jalapeno business?
Mine was like mine's like too soon. Way too soon. I'm getting rid of Alien and we're moving on.
Okay.
Yeah, I got to get off this. I got to get this out of my head. Jay, we're back to you, bro.
Man, I gotta say, man, I gotta get rid of Planet Terror.
We got Time to Bond Travel Tours saying the same thing. Big Eddie C, you turned me on to this movie. This is the one with the chick that pulls her leg off and adds a machine gun, right?
I don't think I recommended that. I mean, I remember it. It was the double feature with Death Proof. They were Tarantino movies.
Yep.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. There's just some heavyweights on there that kind of knock it out. So,
Nick, we are back to you.
I'm going to get rid of Trick or Treat for the sole reason that I did not see that one.
Oh,
but again, looking at everything else on the list, I mean, how long is it going to last?
Any of these other movies, it's only good for the cameos.
Yeah, it's got a great soundtrack too. Fastway all the way, man. Oh yeah.
Oh man.
But if you had said Trick or Treat, I would have said that might have to remain because that right there went way under the radar. But it's on TV every year. You can find it somewhere on demand. That one is pretty damn good.
Letter R.
Yeah, Trick or Treat.
Check that out.
That one's pretty damn good.
All right, Big Eddie C, word to you. I've already got like 5 in my head that got to go because.
Okay. All right, I would say get rid of Creep.
Creep was just that. It was weird and guy's a creep, but yeah, all right. I am going to probably make a lot of people mad. I've never seen this. Night of the Living Dead. Am I a bad guy for that, Ed?
No, again, there's some heavyweights on there, and it's not bad. I mean, for when it came out and what it was, it's really kind of a fucked up movie, and it's got a bleak ending. So it's a classic, but I wouldn't. There's a handful of others on here. It's not displacing them. No.
Good. Jay, we are back to you, my friend.
You took mine. I'm gonna have to say I'm more of an actor guy. I like guys that act pretty well. I'm definitely not touching The Shining just yet. I love him. I've seen him at a lot of boxing matches, so I love him for that. Psycho, pretty good, but I'm gonna have to cut out. I'm gonna have to cut out Hereditary.
We got a lot of people calling for that in the chat room. More than once.
That's one of my all-time favorites. It's the problem with that one was some people didn't. The ending was not what they thought it was going to be, and like for me, it was almost sarcastic because you find out at the end it's a bunch of old, fat, ugly fucks that are conjuring up a demon so they can get wealthy. It's like, well. I mean, shit, dude, that's an allegory for fucking politics right there.
Well, Ed, most people aren't at your level, buddy. Just gonna be real.
I mean, that's one of my classics, but among this group here, again, it wouldn't have been in my top 3.
At this group, not in my top 3, and I'm curious to see where we end. Nick, we are on to you, my friend.
I'm gonna say, based on what's on the screen, get rid of Candyman.
You don't have to preface that. We're gonna.
I do. No, I know, but I'm just gonna throw it out there now. Based on what's on the screen, getting rid of Candyman. Good movie.
I love the original Candyman, and the reason I love it is because
Yeah, it was great.
Now I love all these movies, but there's an actual killer. It's not like a spirit or any of that shit, and that's what I like. Big Eddie C.
Okay, out of what's left, I got to bag something. Yeah, I would have to say at this point now we're getting into all killer, no filler.
I
I
agree.
got to get rid of Christine. It was creepy, but you know, that contains one of my all-time favorite asshole villains in it, baby, Buddy Revell. You know,
Not familiar. Never seen Christine. I know you're a Stephen King fan. I put that on there for you. I don't remember what the fuck I was going to say. It doesn't even matter. Daily, I'm going to give it to you. Nightmare on Elm Street. Got to go. Best part about that is Johnny Depp. And, of course, if you hang out long enough, you get to get that soundtrack with Dream Warriors a little bit down the road. You got to love it.
yeah.
Julian, we're back to you.
I'm going to have to cut out Suburbia.
We'll let Suburbia go at this point. I think we're far enough along. Man, something's going on. Hey, do you guys remember last week when I said, oh my God, did you guys hear that? That was shots. That sounded like gunshots. I don't live in the ghetto, and I did like this. Dude, it was fucking gunshots. 2 guys died. A couple people went to hospital.
Whoa.
Right?
Damn.
I mean, I could be like everybody else that lives in my neighborhood and go, I live in West Chase, but I don't.
No.
But I live close enough to say it. All right, Pat, we're back to you.
Let's go ahead and get rid of the Evil Dead.
I've never seen it. Ed, you seen that? Julian?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've seen it.
There was kind of a loose, not a remake of it, but a reimagining. It came out a couple years ago. That one was pretty damn good too. A lot of it though, like I remember that one more for the comedy of it. I mean, some of it's just outright silly.
Is that the one with the grocery store scene?
I don't think so. The only thing I remember about it is a goddamn zombie trying to get out of the fucking basement, and its head is half out the door, and the dude jumps on the freaking door, and its eyeball goes flying out, and this girl who's screaming across the room, the eyeball goes into her mouth and just goes like that.
Yeah, it's pretty gross, dude.
If that's what I remember out of it, it ain't scary.
Well, now it's not even on my watch list. We got questions. We got someone said Nightmare on Elm Street's got to stay. I got to tell you, I think it's dated. I think it's gone, and I think they ruined the series the deeper they went into it. We've got Don Hill asking why Texas Chainsaw Massacre isn't up there. 2 reasons, Don. It's a long title. I couldn't find a place for it to fit, and I kept wondering if my spelling was right, and I didn't want to hear Ed talk shit. So I don't know who
That's
we're
a
on
great
right
reason.
now, right? It's great. And Ed, you should read your phone at some point because it goes back to what I was trying to say, what I wanted to say earlier. Whose turn is it? Ed's turn? Ed, what you pick?
Oh, out of all these,
Which one is it?
I'm going to get rid of Psycho again because of the datedness of it.
You know, we watched this the other night. Angelina watched it, and I sat down and watched it with her. And we were watching the original with Anthony Perkins. Great flick, definitely dated. They remade it with Vince Vaughn. Still, it's like you're watching the original Psycho, but in color. Waste of fucking time.
Yeah.
I got to tell you, I think it is no bueno. I don't think it falls in for me. Who said that? How old are you?
I liked it. I liked it from the 80s, but I didn't like how they had to kill him with a slingshot and shot him in the head. I didn't like that part.
Now, see, I liked it from the 80s until they started bringing all the UFOs and stupid shit and
the deadlights. Yep.
I want a killer. I want a killer in my movies. And that's why I got rid of it. You're up, Julian.
Scream.
Julian, it's your turn.
Scream gotta go.
Which one? I'm sorry, I don't hear you.
Scream.
I think you're fucked up. I think that is the best scary movie of all time.
Really?
I think that is the absolute best scary movie of all time.
Wow,
It makes
man.
fun of the
crazy.
entire genre the entire way through the film. It broke the genre by bringing in two killers, and I think you're wrong. Here's how wrong I think you are. Okay, Pat, it's your turn.
Let's go ahead and get rid of Get Out.
Did you like that, Julian? What I just did there? All right, Big Eddie C.
Okay. Yeah, this one's a tough one here, but because it's the outlier of the bunch, at least for the most part, I'm going to say Silence of the Lambs.
I think that's hard too, but I think it's more of a thriller.
The acting was good.
I think you're right. And if you haven't noticed what I already did here, I'm sorry to everybody. But that is the best scary movie of all time. IMO. And I think I'm going to piss so many people off here. I'm just going to say I love you all, and we got to get ready for Jeff Philbin. Here we go. Let's rank these. How are we ranking them? Where are we going? Where are we going? What can we agree on?
Halloween would have to be 2, but a lot like Friday the 13th, there was just a shitload of stupid sequels.
Right? But they didn't go stupid like Nightmare on Elm Street did. And I thought Nightmare on Elm Street was like just totally ridiculous. And you know, Freddy going to Mars or wherever the Friday the 13th going to Mars and fighting Jason. Stupid.
Jason X.
Stupid. But we got to call it our top 3 because it's time for me to bring in my main man, Jeff Philbin. And Julian, I got to give you much love for hanging out with us tonight. And I appreciate you coming in. You're welcome anytime. And you're welcome to stick around tonight if you'd like. I'll put you back in the green room and you can come back and play trivia with us. That'll take place at about 9:40. If you want to stick around that long, we'd love to have you. But most importantly, thank you for your service. Thank you for the love of our country.
Yes, sir.
And I got nothing but love for you for that, my friend.
All right. Thank you guys for hearing me out. Yep. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, I hope you stick around for trivia because I'd love to beat your ass too in that.
All right, Mr. Scream. I'll talk to you later.
All right, I'll look for your trivia. Guys, when we come back, my good friend, Mr. Jeff Philbin. I get asked all the time, why Tequila 512? And it would be real easy for me to say it's the 100% blue agave, the locally sourced volcanic spring water, the triple distillation, the 24-hour charcoal filtration. Hell, we could talk about bourbon barrels, the oxygenation process, but at the end of the day, it just tastes damn good. Tequila 512, the official tequila of the VooDoo Chef.
In my opinion, Tampa Bay better listen up. VooDoo Chef is here, he's about to disrupt. He'll taste it all, give his honest critique. No sugar-coated words, he's the one they seek.
What's going on, Voodies? It's a macaron day from Shay Shay Sweets. You know, in my opinion, they're the best they are. I call this one the Hannah Montana. It's the best of both worlds. You've got a macaron from Shay Shay Sweets, and this one is the Tequila 512 macaron. The best of both worlds. Oh my God. Get you some.
In my opinion, Tampa Bay better listen up. VooDoo Chef is here, he's about to...
And now for a little VooDoo theater. This episode portraying the role of...
Yeah, I'm tired of VooDoo theater as I catch everybody off guard. We got to get a new VooDoo theater. We got to bring back the Tim Keelik VooDoo theater.
Oh my God.
We got to bring back Kristen and Chuck playing the role of Tim Keelik and myself.
Oh my
talking
God.
smack at a bar. Guys, I met Jeff. Man, he had to be fresh off of MasterChef when I met him. And I don't even remember where we were, but we started chatting it up. And I'm like, hey, why don't you come on the podcast? And he's like, sure, I'll come on. Ed, this is when we were doing it, recording it and putting it on iTunes as audio.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, come on over. We'll have some cocktails. And I'm like, what do you drink? He goes, gin. I'm like, I don't even know what that is. I've never had gin before. So I had to go buy gin. And then I had tons, I had tons of Jack. I just didn't have gin. And then I had to call. I met Bill Workman in the hallway, and I said, Bill, what the hell do you mix with gin? Because I drink everything straight. I wouldn't mix anything with it, but what would you mix with that? He goes, ginger, tonic, soda. I'm like, pick the most usual one. I don't even remember what it was, but that's the only thing I bought. And I think Jeff and I talked for like 5 hours that night.
Oh, I almost fell asleep. In fact, I think I did.
You did, and I think we kept going.
Yeah.
And it was a great night. And my biggest takeaway that night, I love that Jeff was on MasterChef and representing our town. I love that he came back and did watch parties and, used it to raise money for local charities. All that stuff's amazing. I love that he represented the city so well. But through our conversations, Jeff said his goal in life is to be a master dad. And Jeff now has 2 children, and he is a master dad. And I love that he's on I-DeeAs, and I love that everything he does, and I love that he still supports the city. But most importantly, I love that he's a great dad, and we're going to bring him in right now. Jeff, what's going on, my friend?
Hey, everybody. It's great to see you all.
Hey.
What's happening?
Right? I just want to know, when do I get to come live at your house, brother?
Come on over, man. This is the den, so come on over. Mi casa es su casa.
This is the den. What's going on, brother? It's been a minute. I think
It's been a hot second.
that was pre-COVID that we did that podcast. What year were you on MasterChef?
I filmed that. I think Holden was just born.
Yeah.
So we filmed that in 2016, and then I believe it aired in 2017. So it's going on, all of 8 years now, something around there. Yeah.
You and I probably met late 17, 18, right after all that.
Probably right around that time period. Yeah.
What are you drinking tonight?
I'm having a little bourbon. I love the little, the gin piece before. That was a throwback right there, walking through memory lane there. But little bourbon tonight. I'm having a little Four Roses. Made myself a nice little fall cocktail. It's got a little bourbon, some maple syrup, some bitters, and just a little bit of some apple juice. We didn't have any apple cider. So it's a nice little fall kind of fall flavors here.
Pat, are you like perusing that, thinking, man, that sounds pretty good?
That does sound good, actually.
No, I can see you drinking that. I would drink that too if it didn't have the bitters, the maple syrup, the apple juice, or the Four Roses, and we added Jack to it. That would be great.
Okay. So just the Jack.
I'm gonna have to get you a bottle of VooDoo Chef's Barrel Select Blue Note Bourbon.
Okay.
And I'd love you to enjoy that. You saw our friend Jada enjoying that in the little
I did.
commercial there. She's killing it. Dude, let's go way past MasterChef, because I think everybody knows you for that now.
Sure.
And they know your success there. You came back, you started doing some marketing, but most importantly, now you're on Fox's I-DeeAs. Tell me about that, how that came to be, what that's about. Thank you for having me on a couple times. Welcome to come back anytime you like.
Hey, it's my pleasure. It's my pleasure. I love having you on there. It's always fun, and our viewers like it as well. So, Fox 13 and I have had a great relationship because of all the relationship starting from the MasterChef days where, I came out there. Fox has some level, and Fox Television has some level of PR behind it to make sure that they can be able to get behind some of the people. And I was always very proactive here in the community. So I was listening to their PR people as much as I was kind of doing my own thing. And before you knew it, we just had a great relationship that kind of just birthed out of all of that. I started doing some news segments for Fox 13. And then at that time, I had some media because every week that I was on MasterChef, there were articles being written up in the creative loafing, which just kind of kept that name going. So fast forward, we're coming out of the pandemic, and up until that point, I'm thinking to myself, okay, great. I'm coming out of when those contracts with Fox are going to be over, and allows me the opportunity to do everything that I want to do. And then the pandemic happened. And fast forward, Fox is pitching this idea for a cooking show. They always had me in line to be the host of the show, but they didn't bring me in on the pitch process. So they pitched it all the way up to Fox Corporate. And apparently, from what I've been told, Gordon caught wind of it. Gordon Ramsay caught wind and said, hey, look, if you can really get Jeff to be your host, one, I'm going to give you my backing and my blessing. Whatever you guys need, we're going to help you guys. So that was a huge piece of that. So then they came back to me and said, hey, look, we pitched this show. It got the blessing from everybody. You've always been, in our mind to be the host of it. Do you want to do it? And before you know it, now we're over 320 plus episodes that we've done within 3 seasons. We got picked up for syndication for this past season. So now we really kind of span out Gulf of Mexico with all of Tampa Bay, which is the 11th largest DMA in the nation, which means that's the viewer radius. So 11th, New York would be like a number 1 market, right. LA a number 2. So Tampa is number 11 on that ranking across the US. So we picked up Orlando, Ocala, Gainesville. So now we really kind of start spanning Central and Eastern Florida. So we can really kind of span anything from the Gulf to the Atlantic. And so just blessed every single day to be able to bring in great chefs like yourself and so many others that represent themselves, represent their heritage, represent their stories, and just having fun with food. And I think in this season of life for me, it's really gratifying because, I think when we started this coming right out of the pandemic, there was just this sense of need for something that was bringing us back together, having that human connection. And I think that when we look at some of what's out there in the market right now from a television standpoint as it pertains to food, it's so gamified and the competition is what drives it. We just kind of peel back the onion and really get back to the root of what it is. And that's just teaching you some great things. And if you learn a new lesson along the way, whether that's the technique or the way to think or just the exposure to an ingredient or to a recipe or to a chef that now you can give a well and support, then mission accomplished. So I'm really blessed in that.
You say it in focusing on the competition and saying you're not that. And you're not. I think the coolest part about coming on your program, watching your program, it's like just cooks hanging out and cooking, which is the old school way of doing things. You would get done with your shift and then you'd be like, hey, let me show you this new dish I made, or you'd get together with somebody's restaurant and you'd talk about different foods and you'd cook and show and share case back at someone's house, apartment. Pat, you and I came over here one day with the, we jokingly called it the Chop Competition 1 with Hollywood, but we all got together and just hung out and cooked. And that's kind of what it's like hanging on your show. And I don't know how the fuck Pat, I wasn't supposed to say that with Jeff on there. I don't know how, we'll edit that out. I don't know how Pat pulled this up and found this. But we were making the chicken tingo for the tacos. And then my suck and peel and dip 'em eating shrimp, which, by the way, you'll be able to get at the golf tournament this weekend. And I love coming, hanging out and doing that. And I love watching other chefs on your show because you're right. They could go on there and say they're making grouper française, right? But the way they do it is different from the way you do it is different than the way somebody else does it, whether it's a subtle change in an ingredient or a different technique. And there's always something to pick up. And that's what I like. It's not the fast paced, let's see how much stuff we can cram onto a dish for the competition so that we check every box.
You're absolutely right. And I try my hardest to make sure that the environment is one that people just have fun. People feel welcome. People feel open. And, you got some people that will come on, some chefs that maybe have done other TV spots before, shows, competitions, and maybe they've got a little bit more training in that regard. And you got others that this is their one big moment. And so I've always believed that I've been the biggest cheerleader for the food scene here in the Tampa Bay area. And so my job as the host is not to be the star of the show. It's to really highlight and elevate them, to have that level of just comfort and fun, and just be able to be natural and comfortable in that environment. And it just shows. I love people and I read their energies. And so every episode is different. Every guest is going to be different. But I try my best to make sure that the consistency is always going to be they walk away enjoying themselves, they walk away being excited for themselves, and they walk away with the public that's going to now be able to know who they are, what they do. And because I had to learn it firsthand, because this room that you're looking at right now, a year ago, this time, this was all underwater. And so when we were displaced, I was down in Apollo Beach, and, I would get it every single day with the group that we were staying with. Dinner Diaz. I'd walk into public. Dinner Diaz. I watch you every day, Chef Jeff. I love you. I love you. I love you. I've got my list. And I'd go to, these people in the grocery store and just say, your list. So what recipes? If I'm coming over right now, what are you making for me? Oh, no. These are all the restaurants that you've turned us on to that now we go out and support. So the fact that it has economic impact, too, to be able to drive foot traffic into these small businesses, that's just icing on the cake, too.
Right? One thing you just said that really hits home, and it's, everybody looks at the exec chef in the restaurant as the guy, but the exec chef's job is to make his entire team look amazing, because if his entire team looks amazing, he looks even better. And when you said your job is to be their biggest cheerleader, supporter, and promoter, that truly is what you're doing. You're making these people look, more importantly, feel like superstars. And then when they walk out of there, they're better for that. And that's a rock star thing you're doing, buddy.
Yeah, well, thank you. I'm blessed in that. And, when you give, you receive. And that's something that I was really blessed with, is that opportunity. And so I'd like to pay it forward. And that's my way of being able to be a part of that community.
So, you subtly said that line, but I heard it loud and clear. When you give, you receive. And we are stealing that, just so you know, for the list of positivity quotes, because that's a great one.
All right.
It's definitely a great one. What's the favorite dish you've ever cooked, man? You've got to do a lot of things. You just did a pop-up at Grill and Provisions.
Yeah, we're at the brisket shop. The brisket shop it was.
Brisket shop, sorry.
Yep.
Did it used to be called Grill and Provisions?
It was. So the whole story of Danny Hernandez, one, he's a dear friend and a mentor, and I truly believe he was placed in my life at the right place at the right time, where I was looking for someone in that role to really kind of fill those voids that I was looking for. And, learning more about his story. His family, started Peepo's back in 1975.
Yep.
He then went on from Peepo's to then do Holy Hog Barbecue and did all of that. And then from there, he started Grill and Provisions. So that was really more of that, storefront to really kind of have as your Yeti and your backyard supplies, your big green eggs and such. And it was only about a year ago that they made that transition to kind of get away from some of that retail and really focus in and harness back into quality barbecue, not having to do it on the macro level of what he had done with the Holy Hog days, but really being able to focus in on just making great barbecue and still doing it on that same location down on Armenia.
Yeah,
and that was really fun.
Focusing on quantity, focused on quality, and it's paying off.
That's absolutely right. He's got lines out the door for it, and it was a real blessing to be able to collaborate with him and to leverage his space to really bring together what has been. It was really months of R&D and really fine tuning my recipe to be able to do it just right and to be able to bring it to market. And it was a special moment. And that one was really, really cool. Would that be my favorite dish that I've had? There are components of it that really stand out. I really think that mint salsa verde was something to be reckoned with. So that was definitely an element. That rub that I had done for the porchetta was absolutely incredible. We had a guest that came in who had said, "Hey, we go to Italy every year just for porchetta, and yours beats what we have in Italy." So that one was a real compliment. But no, for me, when it comes to dishes, it's all driven by mood and emotion. And so sure, there's some that have that, wow, I want to go back, and there's that level of craveability that I want, or that hit of, ooh, I remember that flavor profile. But really for me, it's what I'm based around the mood, and I just go 100% into it. So I like sauces. I like really making some great sauces. I love steaks. Kind of something in between there would be it. But it all depends on the mood.
Yeah, but the beauty of what you're saying is your mood drives what you cook.
That's right.
And the mood and experience of whoever's eating it is going to determine how they remember it and how they like it or love it. And so it's a big domino effect. So it doesn't matter how much you put into it and create it. You got to create that experience. And hey, he's drinking out of a freaking carafe. Did you see that?
I got a little space. I got a little
experience for the guest eating it as well.
That's right. That's right.
About your porchetta sandwich out there.
It was a killer hit. I mean, it was an absolute killer hit. We sold out, every weekend. And it was really special. Right there is some of the social media for it there. What's a really fun-filled fact about this is that I shot those shots, but what you're not seeing were the shots that led up to all of that when we were in the brisket shop. That was all shot by Holden, my son, who's 9 years old. He got behind the camera and he was the one that was actually filming all of the running sequences of me going throughout Tampa with the premise of leaving the studio over at I-DeeAs and at Fox 13 to then getting over there. And Holden and we filmed that on Labor Day. It was really pretty cool.
That's awesome. Holden's how old now?
9 years old, 4th grade, just killing it.
Wow. Time flies, dude.
It really does. And, you don't understand that definition, I think, until you have kids, because you start really putting it into the perspective of through their eyes, through their moments, through their milestones. And that's, for me, is when I understood that definition, because you hear the line, it moves so fast. It's, before you know it, it's the blink of an eye or, anything other that's very cliche, but it's the truth. And I think that it's kids that give perspective to that definition of what time is. And so it really is an incredible thing. Like today, I really started to dawn on me after I picked him up from after school. And, I said, hey, your buddy came over and he wanted to go play with you. Here I am dropping off. And before he can even be like, hey, let's go back to the house and do stuff at the house. It's like, bye, Dad, see you, goodbye. Let me just go to my friend's house. And it's like, that's now life. And
I met Holden in a stroller.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Crazy how it flies.
Yeah.
What's next, man?
What's next? I've been working as a fractional CMO for some restaurant groups right now, really kind of helping and looking at it from a perspective of how their business is working, how their marketing is working, what we can be able to do, especially with right around the corner coming into, we're in Q4. So what does 2026 planning look like? How is that working against, just the state of affairs with the economy, with the labor, and really looking at it from an operational standpoint, but truly tying it back into how that story, that brand can really function. So that's the area of growth that I've been really kind of penetrating and working on. I've got some really cool clients right now that really kind of keep me motivated, keep me going. They're very unique. I've got one that's strawberry farmers, 4th generation strawberry farmers on Plant City. And I just think it's so beautiful, their story and their plight, and just knowing that the world in which we live in, is being eaten away and chopped little by little, because it's, you get Amazon here, you get something else over here, you get warehouse, logistics, everything. But then before you know it, it's like we've been here since 4 generations now. And I think that's something kind of special. So telling those stories, that's really what's next.
And that story is what's gonna sell that berry.
Absolutely. And I think that that's really where we want to be able to support businesses with a level of integrity and commitment to the community. And, and we think about right now where we're at in the global picture, and our farmers are our backbone to everything that we do. And so for me to have a client in them, it's really is a beautiful thing. And hopefully we're going to be doing some great things together.
I hope so, man, because, the strawberry farmers out there in Plant City, at some point, just the way our city's growing, next thing you know, that's going to be the next one to be taken over.
You're 100% right.
And that's going to be devastating to see, especially, those 4th generation families. I've got a lot of friends that live out that way. And the way that you have They used to. I remember talking about, yeah, pretty soon Orlando is going to collapse onto Tampa, and I've
Yeah.
for years been hearing this, and little by little you just see Orlando getting bigger, Tampa getting bigger, and now we add in Lakeland, which is expanding. It's going to happen before we know it. That Brandon, Plant City, Lakeland, it's all just going to become one.
And and you're seeing it. I mean, the first time I went out there for a site visit to meet them in person after we had some great calls, and I went out there to the farm and met the family in person. And I got there early, as I like to kind of make sure I'm on time or ahead of schedule. And I drove around. Just to kind of get a feel for what's the community. If we're going to be doing lunch business, who are we appealing to? How are we going to make their experience that much quicker, that much more hospitable? So I drove around as much as I could within about a 2-mile radius, just to kind of get a feel for it. I didn't want to go too far out, but I went probably about 2 miles in a big circle. And I mean, it's just changing. It's warehouse this. It's, as I was saying, logistics. It's freight. It's wholesale distribution centers.
Right.
And I mean, it's so valuable with that type of land where it splits the I-4 corridor and really goes up the spine of Florida. But at the end of the day, these are great people that are in our community that have been doing incredible things for us to be able to not just celebrate strawberry season, come wintertime, but truly for us to be able to celebrate what has made Florida for generations. And it has been our agriculture business that is slowly being chopped away at. And to be able to be a part of their story and to be able to bring together how they're going to make it a 2.0 for their business, to really take this market to the next level, is really gratifying at this stage.
And when you see that, that's such a huge part of who we are in our culture and what makes us. As it dwindles away, it's like, I mean, change is the only constant, but it just makes you start to think and wonder, right? What's next? What's next? What's next? We got Don Hill saying the same thing happened up in Trinity, Odessa, and Wesley Chapel, and that's out by where you call home, and it's I mean, we see it. Yeah,
it's the truth. It's sad.
Sad but great, because we have to evolve and we have to keep going, but we don't want to lose our past either.
I think that's the big piece. I think that it's that level of heritage and the respect for our history, and the celebration of it. I think that there's got to be a balancing act, right? I'm a capitalist, but at the same time, we have to do it methodically. We have to do it right, and we have to do it ethically. And if we can show that level of responsibility to be stewards of the land, stewards of our future, and to do it so that way then the community wins with something that is of value, then that's the bridge that we have to cross. But just to do it because we need the land for the next track home, which is just on a spec build to begin with, that's where I got to kind of draw the line. And I think that there's means to be had. And if we can be able to invigorate the future generations to look at that industry as a valuable add-on versus just being something that can be outsourced to smaller wages and outsourced out of the country, it takes away the integrity of what that item was. I mean, you taste it, you feel it, it, where it comes from.
I think the taste is the biggest thing. Doing what I do for as long as I've done it, to be able to say I could get California carrots here in 48 hours any time of year, that's a great thing for me.
Yeah.
But it's not the same. And when we talk about strawberries and other things, especially when they're local to us, you lose that freshness, that quality, and most importantly, that taste. Taste that you become accustomed to, being part of who we are and right here in our town.
That's right.
And it does go away, and it does become watered down and tainted and jaded. And we got to keep that in mind.
That's right.
All right, Jeff, I want to move on. I want to push into our final five. When we do this, we're going to put that link out there for all you guys. If you'd like to join us in trivia, now's the time. Start logging in. Jeff, are you ready for the final five?
Let's go for it. I'm ready.
Let's do it.
Step right up, don't be shy. The chef's got questions you can't deny. Will you sink or will you soar behind that big red judgment door? No lifelines, no escape. Your fate sealed on his plate. What's your spice, what's your sin, what's the fire that burns within? The VooDoo chef decides your fate.
Jeff, I don't know how much you were paying attention where it says there's no wrong, there's no right.
I know, no judgment. This is the final five here, so.
Yeah, we kind of lied. We judge everybody.
I figured as much.
Ed and I have even exited somebody from the podcast for life. No pressure.
We're not proud of it, but it had to be done.
It had to be done.
Sacrifices
had to be made.
He ate a steak well done. I mean, we have a limit.
You can't do it.
Right? All right. So, first question. What's your favorite sound?
What's my favorite sound? Right now, Shem. Shem is a little over a year. He's my newest son. So he's getting that whole moment when you walk into the room, and if you're a parent, you know that experience when they walk into the room and they see and they light up and they start running to you with the arms. That's my favorite sound right now. I bottled that one up. So that was pretty dope. We go up to Charleston quite a bit, and so there's an area called Shem Creek, and so we named him after that. He's also, there's biblical meaning behind it. It was Noah's firstborn son, so it was kind of cool. And you got to keep in mind too, as a millennial, you got to have those cool names that like no one else has, but then you're like, damn, that's rad. So it kind of plays into that too. I'm sorry.
Are you a millennial?
Yeah,
it's
39. Mm-hmm. It all comes together.
Meet my friend Patrick. He's a millennial too.
Oh, I know Patrick very well. Patrick.
Yep.
If you see this one right over here,
I see that. Right? Yes. Yeah.
There's our nice little Broadway Joe signed helmet right there. So
at least
Patrick and I are big Jets fans. So there it is.
I got good news and bad news. You're on track to get your choice of whichever quarterback you want.
I know, and it's
going to ruin him in his first year.
It's so sad the way in which that whole thing transpired. I mean, it's just so sad. I'm so disappointed. Like that was the lowest point. We've taken losing seasons. We've had some bad instances, but I think that is the lowest of low because when you've got your leader in Woody Johnson, the owner, dogging your quarterback who's out there more or less on a redemption tour for himself too, right? Gets thrown out of his first team in Chicago, can't really kind of cut it out there. Goes to Pittsburgh's doing pretty well for himself out there. Then he gets second string to then get a 2-year, $40 million deal, $30 million committed, guaranteed there. And for your owner of the team after 6 games to just kind of dog him like that publicly, it was just a slap in the face. It was a low point as being a Jets fan, and I have not watched that game, and I kind of gave up this season on it just because of just the way in which Woody has been.
What's your quarterback's name?
Justin Fields.
To quote Steve Miller, take the money and run.
You know what? Do it. I mean, he's got $30 million coming to him guaranteed, and he already looks like he's just the darling where everyone's just rooting for him because of how he handled himself in this past game, how his press conference was, how vulnerable he was. And you know what? Take the money, get the hell out of New York, and go somewhere else and enjoy the 30 that we've given you.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
I'll do it for half.
I would do it for I'd do it for $10.95 if I'm being honest.
All right.
Jeff Philbin, what's your favorite cuss word?
Fuck. Fuck.
And see, I've been trying to be nice the whole time.
I heard that because you swore twice and you went for it. But no, fuck is just a great word, especially when you have like the whole like it kind of rolls and it's just like you have movement behind it.
I never use that word.
Really? What's your favorite then?
I never use that word, Jeff.
Really? What's your favorite then?
Dude, I use that word like every third word. Every third word is an F-bomb.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your favorite? Which is the best one?
By far, fuck. I'm really big on cunt lately, but
okay.
Trouble for that one.
I get in trouble. Yeah, I hear you on that one.
I was dropping F and C all day long today.
Yeah.
All day long. Yeah, it's been a bad day though.
It allows for so many like bolt-ons, right? Like you can use a C or a fuck nut or just go keep going with it. You just keep going and it's just like you can try and fuck anything and just boom.
Right? Gets us in trouble though.
It can.
Here you had the softballs. Here come the hard ones, Jeff.
All right.
Coke or Pepsi?
Ooh. And this is regular, right? This is regular Coke or regular Pepsi.
Sure.
Okay. Because I've got a whole system here.
Because I don't drink. Tell us all of it.
Well, I'll tell you this much. Okay, I'm a Diet Coke whore. I love Diet Coke. So Diet Coke is numerous. Oh yeah, dude, I've got it in the fridge outside right now. It's fantastic. And the fact that they went back to the retro, which never really was retro, they just want you to make it feel like it's retro because it's really a 90s thing. And all of the marketing and packaging was really the 80s, but I digress. Diet Coke is better than Diet Pepsi, but Pepsi is better than Coke.
Really? Why do you like Pepsi better than Coke?
For me, my stomach always gets upset with regular Coke. And so I think that's a big piece of it. Also, growing up in Connecticut in the Northeast, Pepsi comes out of New York, so it's a little more predominant than you would have as Coca-Cola. That's really kind of more or less, yes, a national brand, yes, the behemoth, but there is that regionalization that kind of happens within the Northeast where Pepsi kind of has a little bit more of a push than Coca-Cola does.
Ed, he gets a push. He gets a push, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, because like, well, he's still young. He's old enough to be my kid, so
right. Fuck you, YouTube.
Neither one of them is what I remember growing up, because once they switched over to the corn syrup, I didn't like either one of them. So
yeah,
it's a, at this point, unless you're gonna get the sugar versions, it's not even a discussion. I mean, so if I had to edge everything right now, I'd say Mexican Coke.
All day, every day, twice on Sunday.
I could go for that. You can make that as an argument, but I think that for me, they always had the corn syrup. Then it became trendy to have Coke in the glass bottle, Mexican Coke, and that really has only been the last several years that kind of became a little bit more mainstream.
Right.
And so when you throw that as a variable, and that you make a really good argument, and I think that one can kind of work to that whole. The pendulum kind of swinging back up a little. I kind of can agree with you, and you're making me kind of rethink that.
We are big Coke dudes, but you're right. The Coke bottle did just start becoming trendy. But I'm going to tell you, Ed might have started that trend because he's been having Coca-Cola in his lunch for as long in the glass bottle for a hot minute, way back at Chamberlain High School.
Yeah.
The OGs.
I don't drink either one of them now because of the sugar thing, but as far as like growing up, I don't think I really gave a rat's ass whether I had Coke, Pepsi, or RC, to be honest with you.
Right.
I'd taken all of them with real sugar. Once they started putting in the corn syrup, I didn't know it because I was young and didn't give a shit. It's like, this doesn't taste the same, and I don't know why. And then when I did some reading or asking, it's like, oh, well, thanks for being transparent, dickheads.
Right. Hey, don't forget our buddy Cameron Capice getting the RC on fountain.
That's who it was. I was just trying to think who the hell was talking about RC. It was Cameron.
Yep, he opens up good for him. Next week, and RC on fountain. I'd like to say I'm going down there for the brisket, but that's going to be my second choice because I can't wait to have that RC on fountain.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. All right, Jeff, you got the push because, like I said, we are big Coke dudes, but the regionalization and blah blah blah, and we like you. And I already know your answer to the next question. How do you take your steak?
Oh, medium rare. I mean, literally, it's the only way to do it. Only way to do it. I mean, anyone who goes above that, I question anything that they do. I really do. There's just. What is going on with your life? Do better. Just do better.
There's still a huge contingency of people that think you've got to cook it well done because you got to get the blood out. And my parents were like that. I didn't eat a medium rare steak until I was 19. And I moved over here, and a friend of mine was like, what are you doing, dude? So he's like, listen, get the fuck out of the way from the grill. Let me do this. And that was it. Once I had it medium rare, I was like, where's this been all my life?
Yeah. Anyone who goes really truly above that, like, you know, I can understand if someone goes medium. I'll give them a little bit of some grace on that.
That's it.
But
That's the cap.
and that's it. That is it. You cannot go past that. There's no more. There's no more to it.
And now you know why somebody got exited from the party.
It was more that than the Pepsi.
I can understand why. Like, I mean, literally, I don't want to be friends with that person either. I mean, that's you pace a lot around that.
But he started with the Pepsi and just argued Pepsi's better. Pepsi's better. Yeah, that's a great argument, man. Why aren't you telling us why you like it? Pepsi's better. I eat my steak well done. Bye, buddy. Delete, gone. And I'd like to say I feel bad, but I don't. All right, Jeff, here comes the hardest one, buddy. Give us your death row meal.
I love this question because I asked this one a lot to other people too. Okay, so we also have to put this out there. Because they know that it's your last meal, it does not necessarily mean it's the last food item. That meal is everything that you would want. Mm-hmm. So in that everything that I want on that list, you will have a double cheeseburger. It's got to be a smash burger. Okay. That's definitely got to be on that list. I also would have to go with a chicken parm. Can't go wrong with a chicken parm. That's going to be inside that last meal. Oysters, I would have them be mixed with raw, steamed, and a Rockefeller. I would like to have steak, lobster with a béarnaise sauce. Wow. Not a big, so I would probably have all of that as that piece. And then the last piece to really kind of round out that whole last meal experience, a slice of pizza from John's of Bleecker Street up in New York. That would really be, if I know that, hey, this is going to be it, and what are you taking with you as those flavors? I'm off to heaven after that with those bites.
Dude, bro, that's kind of ironic because John's on Bleecker doesn't serve it by the slice, if I remember right.
It doesn't. So that's why I'm going to just take the whole pie and I'm going to share it with others and say, hey, maybe I get some karma on my way out.
Dude,
I'm about sharing pizza. So I'm going to tell you something too. When it came to my first cell phone when I was in high school, I used to get this coupon for a spot called San Ramos, and I would use their pizza. I would get a boga, and I'm at a Catholic school. You have to bring your own hot lunch to school. And so I would take my cell phone. I'm 13 years old. I'm a little punk, and I'm calling to get the pizza. The teachers yell at me going, hey, Jeffrey, you can't use your phone. I'm like, well, I'm on the phone with San Ramos. You want me to get you something? I'll get you something. Mm-hmm. And they're like, well, you can't really do that, but I'll take a salad. You get the salad. So then I would get the pizza. They'd call me on the loudspeaker, and they'd be like, Jeffrey Philbin, your pizza's here. And I get 2 pizzas. And I'd have one pizza for myself. I'd have the other pizza pie that I would have them cut into extra slices because I would sell them by the slice to all the other kids to pay for my lunch.
Nice.
I was very entrepreneurial. And so you'll find a way when it comes to a pizza to make a slice happen.
Dude, that is such a Hollywood fucking swerve.
I loved it, man. I love pizza.
What's your favorite pizza in town?
They just recently closed, actually. It used to be Woodfire up here on Bears Avenue, wow. Close to that one was out of this world fantastic. I absolutely love their pizza. That one was really good. New York is a really good New York style pizza. I really enjoy what they do. I have the one here in Carrollwood, and I go to pick it up. I don't have it be delivered. I go and pick that one up. They're fast. They're efficient. You place the order. I'm already in the car to go out there. About a 12-minute drive, and it's ready to go for me. So New York is always going to be up there for it. If I'm going to go for more of an artisan style pizza, Madison Ave Pizza over in Dunedin is very good. Sean Ferreira is really cool. If I'm going for Neapolitan style, Dan Bavaro has got a really good pie with Bavaro's. That was really special and nice. But I got a pizza in the backyard, so I like making pizzas back here. So those ones are right. But New York is really going to be always that quick slice and fold and go.
My favorite. Now there's a lot of locations in New York, so I'm very particular.
Yeah.
My favorite is South Howard.
South Howard. Okay.
South Howard, New York. New York is one of my favorite pizzas. And it's a toss-up between that and Eddie and Sam's.
Another good one.
But I got to tell you, my go-to recently is the Detroit from Nona's Slice House.
Nona's Slice House. Walk me through where that one is.
Safety Harbor.
Yes. They have the outdoor bar area, right?
Yep.
Yes. That was good. That was good. Yeah. We went there not too long ago. We went there probably springtime of this year. We went out there for a nice little day trip. Sat out there, had a couple beers because they got the bar along the backside. Really, no dining room on the inside. Bathrooms are to the left there. Yeah.
Yep. If you got to go like now when it's nice outside, otherwise it's miserable. But we get their Moneyball pizza. It is absolutely amazing. Meatball and pesto on top, Detroit style. Absolutely incredible.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Absolutely. We got my buddy DJ Don Pablo checking in saying both are really good. Pablo, why don't you log into us right now with that link? 3 comments up and join us for a little trivia. Jeff, are you down for some trivia?
I'd love to. Let's go.
I'm pretty competitive, so I might have to try to beat your ass. Is that all right?
Bring it, my friend. Bring it.
1, 2, 3, time to play VooDoo Games. Let's seize the day. Contestants ready, stand up tall, get ready to face the VooDoo Chef's call. Guitars raging, drums pound loud in the stage show will make you proud. Guess the answer, show your might, bring the fire, shine so bright. VooDoo Games, here we go. Take a chance, give it a throw. VooDoo Games, show what you got. Beat the chef, give it all you got. VooDoo Games, here we go. Take a chance, give it a throw. VooDoo Games, show what you got. Beat the chef, give it all you got.
All right, it's time for a little VooDoo Games. We'll see if Don Pablo is going to join us. He's saying he can't find the link, but you know me, I texted to him direct, so we'll see what he's got.
Yep, there we go.
There he is, Don Pablo. What is up, buddy?
How you doing, Chef?
Take that phone and go like this so we can get a full look at you, buddy. Look at that autocorrect. How you been, man? Meet my friend Jeff Philbin. Do you guys know each other?
I know the name. How you doing, Jeff?
Doing great, my friend. How you doing tonight?
This is my
Real
friend
good,
Don
very good.
Pablo. He is one of my favorite DJs in Tampa Bay. Make sure you check him out. Where's your next stop?
That's how we knew each other. That's how we met. We met.
That's-
You were doing the whole DJ pieces when I helped MC the event over at the River Walk Center.
Oh yes, with Street Laced.
No. I think you were doing the.
Was
Eric,
it
please
on
help me.
bikes or?
It wasn't for that one. It was the taste night. That
You met him at a Taste to Remember.
yeah.
My
Oh
event.
yeah.
I helped. Yeah, that's how we met.
I
Pablo,
totally forgot.
You're an asshole for that, by the way, Pablo. What? Wait, what event? What event? Which one?
Where?
Yeah,
Was
sorry
it that
about
one?
that.
No.
No. Hey, Chef. Friday, I'm with Marty at his establishment.
Nice.
Is he opening up?
Well, no, I'm at the last show for the what is it, Misa and Plaza? Is it pronounced in Spanish?
Mise en
Yeah,
place.
well-
Let's get that right. It's French. Mise en place.
I thought it was Spanish.
French.
But I'm doing their Halloween event, and that's officially their last night. So I'm with him on Friday. Thursday, I'm in Clearwater Beach.
Dude, that's awesome. Guys, if you get a chance to check out Don Pablo, make sure you do so. Again, my favorite DJ in town. He knows the right mix no matter who you are, and he gets it right. I love when he mixes in those 80s with all the current trends. Dude, you're a rock star, and I love you for it.
Thank you, sir.
Yep. All right, if you guys are ready for trivia, here's how it goes. Pat's going to read a question. And if you think you know the answer, simply shout out your own name. Your own name. Patrick will call upon whomever he hears first. And if he calls upon you and you get it right, you'll receive 1 point. If you get it wrong, no harm, no foul, but everybody will get a chance to answer the question. The person with the most points at the end of the game will win and have their name entered into a drawing where they could be selected the winner of a prize that could be named at a later date. So good luck to everybody. And before we start, Pablo, I just want to say you're pretty well skilled in music knowledge, true?
Let's hope so.
And it is also true that I beat you in a hip hop trivia challenge at the Johnny B Show.
Oh my God.
I have horrible short-term memory.
I did. I just want to put that out. And I know nothing about hip hop, as we all know. And I think it might have been rigged, but I thank everyone for letting me win. All right, Pat, it's up to you, my friend. Here we go. Good luck to everybody. Let's see.
All right. So for tonight, we got some questions coming out of Ultimate Pub Trivia. Little cards right here. I pulled right out of the box. I got pop culture and anything goes are the 2 categories. So with question number 1, the Barden Bellas are a fictional singing group depicted. VooDoo.
Pitch Perfect.
Pitch Perfect. Depicted in what movie? Right? That'll happen a lot. I know.
I've never seen that movie.
Came right out.
All right. All right. Let's try question number 2 here. What sidekick of Donkey Kong wears a trademark red baseball cap?
VooDoo.
Jeff.
VooDoo and then Jeff.
Baby Kong.
No, Jeff.
Diddy Kong.
Diddy Kong. That's the one. That is the one.
Millennial.
It's not Mario?
All right. With question number 3. What band sang that surprises let me know she cares in all the small things?
VooDoo.
Jeff.
VooDoo and then Jeff.
Blink 182.
Yeah.
Blink 182. Yep.
Pablo, where are you?
Bad connection over here.
All right. Question number 4, staying on the music category. Name the 4 members of the band Led Zeppelin.
Ed.
VooDoo and then Ed.
Robert Plant, Jimmy Page, John Paul Jones, and Jason Bonham.
I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no. Ed.
Robert Plant, Jimmy Page, John Paul Jones, and John Bonham.
That would be correct. 1 point to Ed for that one. Not Jason's. John.
I so hate myself for that. Would that have been wishful thinking?
Yeah, exactly.
But I stopped to read it twice just to make sure I was reading it right.
Nope, Jason is John's son, and hopefully he's going to play with him on an upcoming tour. That would be amazing.
Hey, dude, if Rush can pull it back together, why can't Zeppelin?
Yeah.
Hey.
All right. Question number 5 here, and then I'll give a little score update. With question 5, in what decade did Dr. Martin Luther King Day become a national holiday? VooDoo and Ed.
70s.
No, Ed.
90s.
No.
Jeff.
80s.
80s.
1983 to be exact.
$1, Bob.
Right.
Like one went high, one went low. I'm so glad that someone else tried. All right, so quick score update here. I got 2 points, VooDoo, 2 points, Jeff, 1 point, Ed.
Uh-oh.
All right, keeping it close.
Nail biter.
All right. Question number 6. In what city was the first Oreo cookie made?
Jeff. Cincinnati, Ohio?
Not correct.
Ed. Pittsburgh.
Nope. First Oreo. Makes me want some now. VooDoo.
Lansing.
Nope. Take a stab at it.
Yeah, why not? Pablo.
Yeah, go ahead for it.
Hershey, Pennsylvania?
No, correct answer is actually New York City.
What?
Wow, that was too easy.
My birthplace, and I didn't even know that.
New York City.
New York City. New York City.
What is it? Beef picante sauce?
New York City.
You ever watch the food that makes America on History
Yeah.
Channel?
I've seen
Yeah.
I love that. I'm thinking to myself like it's like something like that. And, nah, New York City. Who would have thought that?
New
Damn
York
it.
City. Right? It's all good. All right, no harm, no
I
foul.
think
Somebody
somebody
thought it would have been
Connecticut might
Hydrox
get
or
that.
something there.
All right. Question number 7. What was the first movie with sound?
Ed,
VooDoo.
Ed.
The Wizard of Oz.
No. VooDoo.
Phantom of the Opera.
No. First movie with sound.
Oh, man, it's got to be from the 20s or 30s.
I'm checking the year right now.
Damn it. I was watching something on this, too.
Yeah. So you're in the right ballpark. Just need the name of the movie.
Jeff.
Casablanca? Oh, sorry. Pablo?
Oh, please, Pablo, go.
Casablanca?
No, Jeff.
Man on the Moon.
No, correct answer was the Jazz Singer in 1927.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Okay.
They're playing that down at Tampa Theater.
Should have saw that instead of screen, then you would have got the point.
Well, they wouldn't have told us. They wouldn't have told us that it was the first movie with sound.
Might have been in the program. You don't know. All right. Anyway, it's all good. It's all good. Still no harm, no foul. Still 2 points, VooDoo. 2 points, Jeff. 1 point, Ed. Going into question number 8. Who introduced the idea of the assembly line, thus allowing mass VooDoo and then Jeff?
Pablo.
Say again. VooDoo?
Ford.
Henry Ford. Yep. Henry Ford. All right. VooDoo pulled away here with 1. Let's see.
I almost said Ray Kroc.
That was the Speedy system. But it really wasn't them. It was the McDonald brothers.
And it's a great, great, great fucking movie.
The Founder is one of my favorites. Honest to God.
Great movie.
One of the best. One of the best business movies. One of the best historical. And I love Michael Keaton. Keaton is my Batman. So, yeah.
I haven't seen it yet. I keep hearing it's great.
Ed, you haven't seen The Founder?
No, Vinny told me it's awesome. He barely can sit through a 30-minute show, but he was like, dude, it's fucking amazing. What a bastard the guy was. That's, of course, that's the kind of shit he likes, is cutthroat business kind of stuff. So,
Dude, you need to watch that this weekend.
Yeah.
okay.
I'm going to check in with you, Ed. If you don't watch it this weekend, I'm going to be a little disappointed. I'm going to be mad and disappointed.
Well, then I'll do it on Sunday because the Bucks are off and I'll be busy on Saturday. So
Not
I'll
watching The Founder is like eating a steak well done, Ed.
well, now that you put it that way, shit.
Ed, I like it almost as much as I like Killing Flies.
Oh wow, that's pretty high honor, man.
Yep.
Fuck yeah. Kenny Chapman.
Jeff, if you've never seen that movie, you need to watch that too.
I've never heard of that one. I've never even heard of Killing Flies.
It's
Oh,
about
wow.
it's about a restaurant
I like
named
Killing
Benny
Flies.
Thompson's.
Okay.
Just watch it on YouTube. You can find it on YouTube.
It's a YouTube type movie. Okay.
I
No, I'm
like
not
Killing
fucking with
Flies.
you. It's real.
Okay. Killing Flies. All right. I'll check it
I
out.
like Killing Flies.
All right. Going on to question number 9 here. On what finger does the fingernail grow the fastest?
Ed,
VooDoo and then Ed.
We're gonna say the pointer finger.
I'm going to say no. Ed.
thumb.
No.
Jeff,
Jeff.
the pinky.
No.
Pablo.
You're down to 2.
Pablo, go for it. You got-
Ring finger.
Man, you guys get every single finger but. So the correct answer was the middle finger.
Is it? Damn it. I feel like being from New York, I should have had that right too.
Oh no, we suck again.
Jesus.
Right, man.
Gathering of senses, man.
There's even one more person here. Somebody would have got a point.
Someone would have it.
Oh, man.
Pablo's dog gets the point.
Wow. All right. That
He
was,
just went outside too.
that was fun. All right.
Right.
Let's see, what do we got here? Let's do question number 10 here. Who said, "When I die, sprinkle my ashes over the 80s"? All right, I'll get another question.
Sprinkle my ashes over the 80s.
Are you really going to get another one?
If I have to, you guys are all sitting here quietly. I mean, I do have another one ready.
Well, then tell us who it was. Unless
Yeah,
anybody
definitely.
wants to guess.
I mean, anybody want to guess?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give a guess.
Yeah, good.
Is it Hunter S. Thompson?
It is not. It's not. Ed, do you want to guess?
Yeah, David Bowie.
No, got it. I thought you were going to have that. David Lee Roth.
Wait. We had two more people that could have guessed.
Well, you said the next question.
I would have got it wrong. I know that. So.
Well, I would have gone with David based on Pat like slipping the lip there.
It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. All right.
All
So
right,
let's see
last
the-
question. Here we
Last
go.
question here. All right. The hit show Breaking Bad ran for how many seasons?
VooDoo,
Ed.
Yeah.
5.
5 is correct. Point to VooDoo. Win to VooDoo. 4 points.
Great
I've
show.
never seen that show. Never
That was a
seen
good
it,
one.
but
Really?
Yet you know how many seasons it ran. What the fuck?
I guess because they got to go 5 to get that money pill there.
Such a great show.
Yeah.
Well,
That one is
as soon as
fantastic.
Ed watches The Founder, I'll watch Breaking Bad.
Okay.
Hey, Jeff Philbin, mad love for having you on tonight. I appreciate you coming out, hanging out.
My pleasure, my friends.
Pablo, what a pleasant surprise, man. We got to get you back on here more often, brother.
Yeah, I love failing in trivia. Anytime you want.
You should definitely come out to the golf tournament this weekend. Hang out. We're out at the Eagles on Saturday. It's not too late. We got a couple spots left. Make sure you guys check it out. Make sure you check out Don Pablo wherever he's playing. Pablo, where do they find you?
At DJ Don Pablo _ on Instagram, or just Google DJ Don Pablo.
And Jeff Philbin, man, you're every day now across all of Central Florida. Give us a quick link where we can find you.
You can find me on all my social handles at Chef Jeff Philbin, and I'm on all of them. Or you can check me out 1 o'clock every day, Fox 13. If you can't, you can always stream it on the Fox local app, anytime, anyplace.
Hey guys, I appreciate you guys being with us tonight. Until next week, guys, peace and love.